Shut up. Hi guys, this is Niea and Misconduct.
Oh, misconduct.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm
And
sorry.
we're back with Q&A 2 months later. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I was out
Two
of the
months.
country for a few weeks and the rest of the
Excuses.
time was just laziness. So, we're back to answering questions that you guys left on our forums, and we're going to start off with Meepone, who submitted a question on
Me pone.
January 8th, dude, was when he submitted this, and we're just now answering it. I'm so
Poor
sorry.
me pone.
These will be weekly, guys, by the way. Probably every Sunday we'll put a Q&A out. So, um, don't worry, we got this. First question. Oh dear. Let's say, or they say our life flashes before our eyes before we die. Assuming you died tomorrow, what moment in your life would you like to remember forever? And what moment in your life would you like to forget? For obvious reasons, answers don't have to be too personal.
Would like to remember and would like to
I would like to
forget.
remember the birth of my first child. Well, I don't have a
When
child.
you
That
when you,
doesn't
when you
work.
make one. When you make one.
I
Okay.
don't even know if I'm gonna make a child, man. Like, can you imagine like a little Nia running around?
Well, you should probably think about this too, because if you want to remember the birth, or do you want to remember the moments right after the birth?
Okay, you're getting technical now.
Because if you all you remember is the birth, it's probably not going to be your favorite memory
Okay,
in the
okay,
whole wide
okay,
world.
okay. For the seriouses, I would want to remember, as stupid as this sounds, and possibly cliche,
Mm-hmm.
probably the moment that I graduated. It sounds so stupid,
Oh.
but like I felt so accomplished that day. Like especially anyone who's had like, a hard life or should have dropped out at some point or it's a miracle they made it through school. Like that's how I felt. I was so proud of myself for finishing that I literally cried at my graduating ceremony because I was like, I did it,
Aw, that's so
like
cute.
I did it. And then what would I like to forget? My entire life up until about 22. I am being
That's kind
honest.
of a lot.
I it hasn't been that great, you know? It started getting good when I met you. No, but really. I don't have a specific moment. Just pretty much the whole beginning of my life. Just forget all that. I'm good now
Hmm.
though. What about you, womans?
Um, well, as far as forget, I can honestly say I wouldn't want to forget anything. I'm a firm
Really?
believer that everything that you've been through and what you've dealt with in your life is a big part of who you are. And I wouldn't want to, like, if you change even the littlest detail, then
Well,
where would you be
it's not
now?
about changing it. They're just saying if your life flashes before your eyes, which is the
Oh,
moment that
okay.
you wouldn't
I thought
want
we were
to
talking like
remember.
wiping it off
No,
the face of the
I
earth.
agree with you that
Yeah.
everything that we've been through, no matter how hard it is or horrible, it's made us who we are. I wouldn't
Yep.
want to change that either.
So let's see. One thing I can remember when my life flashes before my eyes
Yep.
would probably be, hmm, that's a tough one. There's been a lot of good things. I say definitely. I mean, I couldn't pick just one. Like, there's the birth of my nieces, which was amazing. The birth of my little brother and sister, which I was old enough to remember at the time. Um, and then there's the time I first like met my boyfriend. Like, there's too many.
Oh.
Oh, and then when I first met you, although we didn't really
Ah.
get along at first, maybe like
Eh.
our second round of friendship would be a good
We got
place.
along at first. We just had a big
Mm,
fight and didn't talk
yeah.
for 2 years.
Thanks, Anna.
Anna. Ugh.
Anna, I swear.
I almost called him something I'm not supposed
Yeah,
to.
I can't say that. He knows what he is, though.
I know
Hmm.
he still watches our videos. He could
He
pretend he
does.
doesn't, but
No, he references them. He's full of crap.
oh, he's a fan.
Hmm.
Hi, Anna. Okay,
Everybody say hi to Anna Marie, our number one fan.
and number one enemy, self-proclaimed on his side,
Yep.
but he's really in love with both of us. Anyways,
More with Moo, though, if we're gonna be
that's
honest.
true. That's
There's a
true.
bro love there that we could never hope to attain.
Our Q&As turn into podcasts. Okay,
Okay.
so anyways, what would you want to forget? I mean, or I don't
Um,
know, remember something.
Something I'd want to forget? I can't think of anything so awful that's happened to me that I would actually want to. I guess I live a pretty blessed life. I mean, I guess I'd want to. There were a lot of hardships when I was younger that I went through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd necessarily want to forget those though, because that's when like your family pulls together and stuff turns awesome later. So
Not
I don't
mine.
know.
Not
I'm
mine.
not very. I'm not very exciting. I can't think of anything I would want to forget.
Well, that's good though. I mean, that nothing was so like majorly crazy that you're like, I need to forget that or I'm gonna be traumatized forever. Like, that's
Yeah, I
good.
can't
That's a
think
good
of
thing.
anything.
Yeah. Well, good.
Sorry, I'm not very exciting, guys.
Mm, oh well.
That's what happens
Uh,
when you sit inside all day and don't do anything. Nothing
inter
bad really
that
happens to you.
that internet life.
Hmm.
Next question. As it stands, video games are generally considered to be mindless, if well-made entertainment. What is your opinion on video games in modern society?
My opinion on video
They're
games, they're
fun.
awesome. Yeah, I like them.
No, okay, here's the thing. I actually called Woman's today. Oh, it's turning into a podcast. Our answers are so long.
Hmm.
I called Woman's today from my car because on the way out to the car, there was these kids and they were just playing. They were probably like 10. And they were outside like RPing, like one was the king and one was like the warrior and like I was just watching them and I was like, man, what it's like to be a kid again.
Yeah,
And it brings me to kind of the answer to the question is that, yeah, some people see video games in a bad light because it forces kids to stay indoors and it's not good for them. But in all honesty, like, it can be a good thing. You have the kids that are naturally shy to begin with, that without video games would have led that stereotypical quiet, bullied lifestyle.
yeah.
Whereas on the internet, they can be social, they can have friends, they can be somewhere where they belong, they can have fun. There's the whole hand-eye coordination. As cliche as that sounds, there was actually an article that some big businessman or CEO of some company wrote one time, and I don't know if I showed it to Women's, but he was pretty much saying why he would hire a World of Warcraft player over, someone else who's qualified for the job. And he had this whole explanation as to how games teach togetherness, teamwork, dedication to personal goals. Like, I mean, he really sold it, and I was like, whoa, it's true. Like, video gaming can be a good thing
Hmm.
if you let it. It can also go really bad, but it's up to the person playing
Well,
it,
that's
I
the thing
guess.
though. I honestly don't believe that gaming to like a normal, mostly mentally healthy person can be a
Mhm.
bad thing. I think for kids it can if their parents are not supervising them like they should be
Yeah,
and letting them watch things that they're too young for
right.
and or letting them watch things or play games and not explaining to them that it's a game,
And it's not
it's not
real.
real
Yeah.
and you don't do these things.
Mhm.
So, I think video games honestly are just beneficial. Like I said, nothing bad's ever happened to me. I've been playing video games since as long as I can remember. The original Nintendo, like
Oh yeah.
way back in the day. I
And
would
you turned
rather,
out fine.
yeah, mostly. I would have rather sat in my apartment all night and play video games than go sneak out and party with people. In fact,
Oh
the few
yeah.
times I did sneak out when I was a kid,
Mhm.
I was such a rebel. I went to my friend's house and we played games all night.
Oh,
That's
oh,
what
you're a
we did.
horrible child.
Yeah. So I am a firm believer in them because they kept me out of trouble. Because
Yeah.
I was very naive and gullible, and who knows the horrible things I would have got myself into if I hadn't rather have played video games than go deal with other people.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And I've said several times, like, I hope my kid turns out to be gaming nerd extraordinaire as opposed to, prom king football player,
exactly.
because at
Yep.
least I know he's not sneaking out in the middle of the night, knocking up chicks, doing drugs.
Yep.
I know where my kid is, in his room
Yep.
playing a video game. And I'm cool
Yep.
with that. Just do your homework, play all
Yep.
night. I'm
I'll be
fine.
like, you want a new game? Let's go get it. Let's go.
Let's play it together.
Yeah.
Okay,
Totally
next.
will.
Yeah, totes. Next question from me, Pone, is can I flip a table?
No.
Technically, you can. Are
Nope.
you
Don't do it.
asking for permission? Like, may I flip a table? No,
Mm-mm.
absolutely not. You'll make a mess.
Nobody
Especially,
needs that kind of attitude around here,
yeah,
Meepone.
get out of here. Oh, he's so
Stop it.
cute. Next question is from, I don't know how to say this, Ike Sky? Ike Sky?
Good job, womans.
You try to read it.
No.
What do you consider the most important trait of a person?
I personally feel that I want to say loyalty to me
I
is the
was
biggest deal.
I was thinking loyalty. It's between loyalty and honesty because honesty is like a huge deal to me. Like I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Invention of Lying. I don't think it should be like that all the time where everyone's just brutally
Yeah.
upfront with everything. There's times to keep your mouth shut. But honesty is a big deal to me. I'm a very honest person. It gets me in a lot of trouble, but when something's on my mind, I say it. If you ask my opinion, I'm not going to spit out rainbows and butterflies for you. I'm going to tell you like it is. Like, and I appreciate it in return. No matter how much it hurts me, you got to be honest with me, or I don't read between lines. I don't beat around bushes. Like, just tell me, you know? So
Yeah.
honesty is like a big thing for me. It like being honest with people all the time will take away so much drama, so much confusion because it's not, you know, it's not mind games everywhere. But
I think
loyalty is
loyalty's
also,
up there too, though,
yeah,
and
it
loyalty
is.
kind of ties in with honesty
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you don't lie to someone or deceive someone if you're like a really good and loyal friend or
true.
in a relationship.
Mhm.
Like loyalty is the biggest deal for me.
Yeah.
Like I could probably find out that my boyfriend murdered someone and be moderately okay with it, but if I found out he cheated on me,
Game over.
mm-mm, that would be a problem.
Yep. Next question from the Sky Guy. Are you coming to the UK for anything this year? Unless Minecon's there, probably not. We're
Even
broke.
then, it's expensive. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know how.
I don't know how we're getting to Minecon, but we will. But we're literally gonna have to save almost every penny that comes in, and the pennies that we're getting aren't much. So, well, we're gonna make do. But if we
We'll do
do,
our best.
yeah, we'll do our best. Otherwise, no. Heh. Would you like a cup of tea? No, thank you.
I would
I have Red Bull.
I would like some Earl Grey,
Earl
please.
Grey is good.
Or
Let's
some English
see.
breakfast, please.
Black,
Thank you.
you're a black tea person.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah, definitely. I like
Do
strong tea too.
do Biospheres survival with me? Um, I
Mm.
would, but I don't. Nah.
We kind of have like
We have a
a
lot of stuff going on right
yeah,
now already.
and we're
So,
trying to make our channel a little more conformed and a little more reliable for you guys,
hmm,
which means we're going to be sticking to a little bit more of a strict schedule.
yeah.
So,
Yep, yep.
sorry.
Um,
But you know, we'll be your friends, right, Lemons?
sure. Okay. Next question is from Tommy TLG.
Hmm.
Is that Tommy from Tiny Lunchbox Gamers? I think that's Tommy. Old school Tommy. He changed his name on this forum. Anyway, what game do you think has the best soundtrack? Ooh, there's so many good
Hmm.
ones.
Hmm.
I'm biased. Like, I don't think overall in the whole entire land and world of gaming that this one is the best soundtrack, but there's one particular song that's really calming to me that I always listen to when I feel like listening to calming music, and it's from Final Fantasy VIII. It's a song that plays when you're running around the school. I don't know what it's called. Something Garden. Someone's gonna correct me in the comments. But I love that song. I think that's really cool. But other than that, I don't pay attention to much song soundtracks, to be honest, or game soundtracks.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just a sucker for the old school, like Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, the
Like the
old
8-bit
Super
stuff.
Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the Super Nintendo RPGs, really. Like the
Yeah.
Zelda soundtracks. All of
Those
them are
were
just always
nice.
amazing. If I had to pick total, I'd say Zelda, just because, like, every game has had epic music. And then I went to that Symphony of whatever,
Oh yeah, I remember
where they
that.
played the
Yeah.
instruments. It was awesome.
That is swag.
So, let's go Zelda, because it's just so Zelda-y.
Cool. Next question, also from Tommy. Do you have any tips when it comes to commentating videos?
We're not very
Uh,
good at it. Why are you
no.
asking us?
From a technical standpoint, I would say make sure to have a good mic, or at least one that has like noise canceling that picks you up nice and
Big
clear. Because
deal.
yeah, audio is a huge deal. If I'm watching a video and it's scratchy or they sound far away or there's background noise, it really turns me off to watching the video. Most of the time I'll click off of it because it's just there. But as for actual commentating, just just
We
talk.
always like are trying to figure out what to say. So
Yeah, I
we're not
mean,
good people to ask about this.
if you're commentating with somebody else, I would recommend just talking with them like normal. But it's your friend. Like Women's and I just talk as if we were playing the game normally. Um, if you're doing solo commentary, that can be a little bit harder. But
Really
the
hard.
biggest piece of advice, the hugest piece of advice I can give you for solo commentary, and the piece of advice that any person's going to give you, no awkward silence. If there's a part where you don't know what to say or you're doing something like tedious, it's taking time, cut it out or speed it up or find some creative way because people lose interest so
Hmm.
quickly. It's so hard to hold interest in a video and
Yep.
a couple of seconds of silence will do it. Like it
We can look into our analytics or whatever it's
Yeah.
called, and the videos that have like an awkward moment where it's quieter, where we're
It'll
not
show
really
us
doing
the
anything,
exact
it'll show
time.
people cut off watching right
Yep.
there every time.
So just keep talking, even if you're doing a Minecraft
Make
Let's
stupid
Play.
sound effects. Who cares?
Yeah,
Make up a story about whatever you're
do
doing. It doesn't matter.
do
Yeah.
anything. Like even if you're
Yep.
just walking around in vanilla Minecraft, be like, "Oh my God, guys!" Blah, blah. Like just keep going, go, 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 go. Just talk, talk, talk,
Yep.
talk, talk. Like that's it. Be
Yep.
interesting. Be yourself.
Make up a song.
Yeah, sing a song.
Just start going pew 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 pew. There's something. You can
No,
find
don't do
something to do.
that.
Do it.
Okay. Last question from Tommy is, what is your favorite healthy snacks? I feel like we've had this question.
Mhm.
Or no, it was what was our favorite snack, I think.
This is healthy snacks.
Healthy snacks. I like baby
Mm.
carrots and
I
ranch.
hate carrots. Carrots are
Ah!
disgusting.
And then I
Hate them.
like the snap peas, the baked ones. I forgot what they're called. Probably baked snap peas. Those are good.
Mm.
I normally don't like healthy food, as you can tell.
I like nuts. I really like oatmeal, which I do consider a snack if you just eat like a little oatmeal packet. You cook it and it's just this tiny little itty
Yeah.
bitty amount. I love pumpkin seeds. Those
Oh
are one of my
yeah.
favorite things in the whole
I
world.
love
Freaking love
sunflower
them.
seeds, but I don't know if they're healthy for you. They're healthy as a nut, but the salted ones, it's so much sodium. But I won't eat the
Yeah,
unsalted
but
ones. I refuse. There's no
it's
flavor.
sodium's not all that bad for you. Realistically, you can like lose that water weight it puts on you in a couple days. So
Yeah.
really, I mean, all the good fats in the nuts are what's worth it. But there's not a lot of veggies that I'll actually eat like on purpose. Oh, I do love tomatoes with just some like aged balsamic vinegar. Oh my God, I will eat that
Ugh.
all day. So
Ugh.
good. And the vinegar's all thick and syrupy. Oh,
I
it's
like
so
vinegar,
good.
but tomatoes,
Oh,
I
and
can't.
avocados. Oh.
Avocados, dude. Okay, I'll slice up avocados and squeeze lime on them with a little bit of salt and just eat it like that.
Mm.
Like I'm good.
Yep. Avocados are amazing.
They
I
are.
love them.
I'm hungry now.
Where are we going here, camera? There we go. Okay.
Anyways, so that's gonna be it for this Q&A. Keep an eye out next Sunday for the next Q&A. If you want to submit a question for us, which we will eventually get to, it's a long list right now. I'll put a link in the description so you can go to the thread on our website and ask your little question. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye.